We're now going to go through the correction of errors. You need to consider what happened with the initial error. Remember, we're going into do a manual journal. So you have to consider which accounts were debited and which were credited originally and what should have happened. So therefore you're going to do a reversal. You also have to consider if one of the expense accounts had included GST and the other did not, and how you would cope with that. So it's a good idea to write down the manual journal first before attempting doing it in Xero. So the worked example we're going to look at is correcting the error processing the telephone and internet expense. This occurred on the 30th of November. Now, what originally happened was that an error was made when we first processed it. So we are making both the accounts here, so the telephone and internet and office expenses both include GST. So we will make this this journal GST inclusive. So we have the telephone account, telephone and internet account, and the office expenses. So the error occurred initially. The expense was put down to office expenses, but we have since found out it should have been internet. So we will be crediting the office expense, removing the expense from there, and we will be debiting telephone. It's as simple as that. So we will post it. And I want you now to have a look at our reports function and look at the journal reports. If you haven't got journal reports shown in your drop down menu, you click through to all reports, and it is a detailed report, and just star journal reports so that it does appear in your drop down menu. It's really handy to go back and look at these things, and this is what your teacher actually marks. So I'm going to change the date so it will actually have all the transactions, and I'm going to order them by date. So if we go to our last ones, we can see here is what Xero has from the correction of error that we did. You can see that Xero has taken the GST off. It has done that automatically because we indicated that the journal was GST inclusive. So these are the GST free figures, and that is all correct.